We're live for the Geico Nationals High School Tournament. We got Prolific Prep and Archbishop Moeller first up in the booth with me, Rylock. What's going on?
Glad to be back. Done with that play that I've been getting eaten by, and happy to see some high school hoops.
Oh, man, this is going to be fun. The Geico National Court for the first time in high school. We're in a neutral location here at Madison Square Garden. Should be a really good one. Archbishop Moeller, the defending champs. But Prolific Prep's got 2 titles as well. This should be a pretty interesting matchup.
And Prolific has a storied history of showing up here in the playoffs, so definitely a strong pedigree for them.
Absolutely. Prolific's going to have the ball first. It's going to be Jay Cross lifting a 3 from the wing and hits it to start the game. That's how you want to start it.
Absolutely. I thought that was going to be a 4-shot given the shot clock running down, but made it work.
These guys have got better over the course of a 8-game season now, or 7-game season now. This is the 8th game both teams are playing, so definitely get more games than they used to in high school.
Absolutely.
A take there and a make on the other side by Bailey, I think that was, and then Frosty Malone's going to foul Bobby Dudley, so Dudley will go to the line for 2. We had a question in the chat from Q Smooth. Says there's a high school league since college ball is full. Yes, sir, there is a high school league. But if you sign up now, you'll be in college next season, most likely.
And recruiting is not far out. Yeah,
no, we're really close, actually, probably 3 weeks away from recruiting. So definitely get your player in now. It's the perfect time to come into the CSBA. But, yes, during the season, after we fill college, we start to fill our high school league, and that's what you're seeing here. So Bobby Dudley at the line for 2. He misses the first one. Rylock, free throws can be an issue for some high school teams.
Absolutely. At this point, they only have so much time to work in the gym, and a lot of people choose to prioritize scoring or defense, and free throws kind of get left.
It happens with the cap that you can only improve so much in high school, but Bobby Dudley misses both. So here's Otto Octavius with the ball. Goes around the defense. Octavius in for the two-handed flush, and Archbishop Moeller's got the lead.
Flip that. I mean, immediately taken after his Texas Tech friend. I think that's McCormick, yeah?
Yeah, McCormick is Otto Octavius, yes. And Jay Cross on the other end with a flush of his own. Prolific jumps right back ahead. Rylock, the regular season is awesome. This is actually a really close regular season, but the postseason when it matters, and Prolific turns it on in the postseason.
100%. Always have. They've definitely. I don't think they've ever come in as even a winning record during the regular season.
No, this is the lowest record they've ever had with 1 win. So this is going to be the biggest work they have cut out for them, as this Archbishop Moeller team is very good. But I definitely think they're up to the challenge as Malone gets a 2 to go.
Malone kind of looks like an oversized David Farmer, I think.
A big David Farmer.
Yeah, he's got the mohawk going.
Doesn't have the stash
doesn't have the mustache though. Yeah.
But he's young. He's still in high school, so maybe he'll get it in college.
Yeah.
We'll see the Farmer tonight.
Yeah, he is getting prepped for another showdown against number 5 Providence.
Should be a good one. This one's a good one so far. Back and forth. Archbishop Moeller up 8-7 early.
That was Moeller's first lead there.
Now it's Dudley with the ball down to Isaac Gish, younger brother of Ian Gish for Tennessee, and he's in the post. Much bigger.
Yeah.
Now Cross has it. Cross has got 5 in the game already. He's going to come off the screen, shoot the elbow jumper. Jay Cross can't get it. Perry Dudley with the rebound and the putback, and that's what Perry Dudley does. He's a man on the boards.
Absolutely.
9-8 game. Wearforce Media is the new name. Nice name. Nice rebrand there. Timeout on the floor. Yeah. Prolific Prep up 9-8. Rylock, what do you think so far of this one?
I mean, super close. It looks like Prolific has definitely hit the books and has come out with a good game plan. They're holding this close. We're very used to high school games being pretty close though, so this one could just go right to the last minute.
Well, on a big stage, a close game would be awesome here at Madison Square Garden. This place is packed too, so We love our high school. Geico Nationals, the first time, like I said earlier, first time we've done this on the court. So it is a lot of fun seeing the new atmosphere.
Yeah, and now we get to see the second unit here. The bench squad will come in and get to work.
It'll be Luca Hawk, and he throws it down to start the bench unit there for Archbishop Moeller.
We've had some pretty impressive play by the bigs already. It seems like these teams both have a strength there.
Yeah, absolutely. Look for Prolific to go to CJ Jones pretty often here off the bench. He is their big scorer. Started most of the season for Prolific. They're going to bring him off to give him a lift off the bench, and he goes right at the rim and finishes.
Really good touch.
So he's going to step into that six-man role here in the postseason, and that could be a big lift for Prolific off the bench as they've struggled there most of the season.
Spark, yeah.
Darwin King's jumper is no good. Chases down his own board. He's going to swing it over to Brandon Nutting. Nutting drives in. His floater's off the glass and good.
I think he was trying to draw a foul there. Went and hit the ground a little bit harder than he needed to.
Sold it on the big stage here.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Jones behind the back, draws two, kicks it over to Jack Hacker. Now over to Connor. Jason Connor floater blocked by Adonis Richter. Archbishop Moeller's off on a 5-on-4 break. It's Jordan Tribble. Tribble to the corner to King. King drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Really good transition D by Prolific there. And here goes CJ Jones, turning that into a transition opportunity for Prolific as he goes up. His floater's no good.
Just a track meet here.
It's turning into one for the bench unit for sure. As Jordan Tribble has the ball, kicks it over to Luca Hawk. He drives in Euro step Luca Hawk and finishes it. It's almost like another Luca I know.
He's definitely looking like a huge strength for this bench unit. Which arc is he?
I have to look it up. He hasn't. This is his best game so far, I think, that he's played. So I'll look up his arc right now. Good time to do it though.
Yeah.
As he picks up a foul there. It'll be Jason Connor with the ball. Now Tacker with 5 on the shot clock. Shot up, no good. Dakeem Clare right there for the putback. And Prolific Prep staying on the offensive glass right now.
Yeah, offensive boards are pretty awesome. It looks like we've got JT with the call saying that it's a two-way slashing 4.
Yep, two-way slashing 4 is correct.
That one is definitely. Let me find it. That one I've got easy.
Tribble's jumper's no good. Lestimo with the ball. Now head to CJ Jones.
The two-way slashing is the Anthony Davis.
There you go. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Nakeem Clare onto the wing. Drives in to the right hand. Spins back to his left. 8 on the shot clock. It's a screen from Hacker. Now out to Hacker. Foot on the line. Long 2. No good. Ball chased down. Rebounded by Jordan Tribble, the point guard.
Honestly, that was a great grab there. It looked like that was going to go to one of the Prolific bigs.
Tribble hits the jumper right before the first quarter buzzer sounds. And we will go to the second. Archbishop Moeller 16, Prolific Prep 13. We'll be right back. This is the Geico Nationals on High School Hoops, presented by the CSBA. Back here for the start of the second quarter. Rylock, really good first quarter from both teams, 16-13. Pretty high scoring for a high school game. What'd you like?
Yeah. I mean, it was a real good showing by both squads. There's been a lot of great play by the bigs, lots of power forwards and centers making a big splash, big impact here in short minutes. So, would like to see the guards get a little bit more involved. They've got a lot of talent, Bailey among them, and just want to see if they can get the whole squad involved, because whoever can get that running is going to have the best chance.
Bailey comes into the game, gets stripped there. Now it's just Thompson with the ball. Thompson over to Jay Cross. Little mix of starters and bench unit in right now. CJ Jones shoots the contested 3 and hits it.
Ties it back up.
Sir, 16-16. Winner go home time here for high school. Some college coaches in the stand scouting USC K-Town, the new USC coach in here. His Montverde Eagles play next. Vincent Bailey can't answer with a 3 of his own.
Yeah, we've got K-Town in here. We've got We've got some Marquette representation from Ware. We've got some Minnesota Golden Gophers from E.J. Bailey.
There you go. Lestimo with an and one. They like that. 18-16. He's going to go to the line. What up,
Got
Piz?
more Tennessee from Jason Vance. Yep.
My guy Jason J. Dahmer's in here.
Lots of good crew. If you're in high school, give us a shout out. Let me know who your player is. I've been gone for a month and a half doing other stuff, and I'd love to be able to put names to handles.
So Lestimo at the line to try to convert the three-point play. Is Ware still Marquette representation if he's a senior?
I mean,
or is he pending representation here?
he's pending at this point, but I think he's still doing some coaching work over at Marquette, so it counts.
Here's Greg Givens with the ball. He drives, gets stolen. Ahead of the pack. Bobby Dudley's ahead of everybody. He's going to go in for the flush. And Prolific's jumped out to a 5-point lead.
8-0 run. That's definitely not what Moeller wanted, and it's probably a good timeout to get back adjusted.
Timeout on the court. 5-point lead for Prolific. Jason Vance said he helped you out for fantasy in week 8.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the fantasy that much. It kind of hit a lull, and it was one of the many plastic balls that I wasn't able to keep in the air while juggling.
I hear ya. Marquette still has a ship to win. I mean, they got to win.
They have to beat Pitt first.
They got to beat Pitt first, and then they got to beat the winner of U in Providence. And if they do that, I think they get a 1 seed after that, but that's a long road.
Yeah.
Here's Greg Givens. Givens goes over to Bailey. The number 1 seeded Archbishop Moeller finding themselves down 5 right now. Bailey drives in, goes spin move, gets double team, kicks it out to Octavius here. Octavius shoots the contested jumper, can't get it. Frosty Malone grabs the rebound, out to Givens. Givens, wide open 3 from the wing. No. Carter with the rebound. He goes off the glass and finishes. So I think that's what Moeller's going to have to do is hit the glass real hard.
Yeah, that was a dang lot of bites of that apple, and it's the more chances they get, the more likely they are to put points on the board.
Contested layup, no good by Dudley. Octavius grabs the rebound. Here goes Bailey in transition. Bailey gets it stolen. Dudley has it. Dudley ahead to Perry Dudley, his brother. He's going to go up, and he gets blocked by Octavius. What a play by Otto, getting back on defense.
Huge. Moeller's definitely having their defense step up here.
They need it. The offense hasn't quite got going yet. They're down 3. This is what the postseason's about here. Ball inbounded to Isaac Gish. Now over to Thompson. Back to Dudley. Works it up top. Little Dudley pick and roll here. As Bobby gets the switch onto Octavius. He tries to take him to the rack. Step through. Layup good.
I think Bailey's getting stripped mostly because he's got a little bit of ball handling issues at the moment. Mostly it seems like he's just colliding with people and the ball is popping out.
The spacing's a little off for Archbishop Moeller on the perimeter right now as Octavius hits the jumper. They're driving into help side pretty heavily. I think all 3 of their steals have been guys driving right into other guys. So
yeah, it hasn't really been so much Bailey's fault as just really congested.
Spacing is important. Now down to Gish in the post. He's going to work against the 7'6" Malone, or he won't work against him. He's like, nah, that guy's too big.
Too tall.
Thompson jumper, good. Prolific continues to light it up here. They're up 5. Archbishop Moeller, the defending champs, looking to go back-to-back. Prolific looking to get back on top. Here's Vincent Bailey down to Malone. Malone into the post. He's going to go up with the right hand and finishes. That's a little too easy. But Prolific's pretty undersized with Gish standing at 6'10" as the big. Right.
I mean, Malone looks like a giant out there, so you need to take advantage of it.
Definitely, and he's one of the top bigs in the league for sure. Prolific takes the timeout. It's a 3-point lead. They got to work more through him, and I think he's coming in as a top 3 recruit right now. So I know Prolific game planned against him, as I would too, but Moeller's got to trust him and go to him.
I still don't know how I feel entirely about the trees this far into the experiment. They seem like they've got a lot of promise, but we haven't really seen any of them have huge success on the college.
Ooh, Nakeem Clare flies in for the two-handed
Yeah.
flush. I don't think we've seen one that's been above maybe like an 84 yet, though.
DJ Jackson.
But he was pretty good. He did
Right,
some good
but
things. I do want to see a legend. I know Jackson was. I didn't get to see enough
yeah,
of him, though.
right, exactly.
I hope I could see like a 2-year legend guy at
Mhm.
7'6". That'd be nice to see. Step back jumper, good for Moeller.
Is Willie D a interior force now? I thought he was a paint defender.
I think he is. I think he's. I have to check. Darwin King gets the rebound. He's going to run out to Tribble. Tribble with the ball on the wing. He swings it over to Darwin King. Let's go to the post here. They do to Frosty Malone. He's going to work against Gish. Malone goes up, finishes. Gish is small. He's tough. He's small and strong, but he loses about 8 inches to Frosty there. No, not back to the basket, big. No. Interior force, Yao Ming.
Yeah, I won't disagree with JT on the fact that the Shack is a freight train.
He is a freight train.
Yeah.
Connor drives in. Pull-up jumper. Dudley gets the rebound and puts it back in. They're going to have to the one thing with the tree, though, in this undersized matchup is that he's going to get out of position quite a bit.
Yeah.
And Dudley's a good rebounder.
I think that he kind of was pulled away to help with the D there, and it just ended up biting him on the board.
Well, here's the interesting thing as we wind down the second quarter here is that on offense, Prolific runs that little 5-out set with Gish. 3-pointer there by Tribble. That's a huge three to tie it up. They run that 5-out. And Gish can stretch the floor and hit a 3, so he's going to pull Frosty out quite a bit.
Right.
So it does leave a lot of lanes, and it leaves a long way to go for Frosty to go get that rebound. So we'll see what Prolific closes with. It's Connor, 3-pointer. Good. Nice. Jason Connor. Desperation heaves. Too late from Tribble. We'll go to halftime. Prolific Prep 32. Archbishop Moeller 29. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back to sum up the first half. This is High School Hoops Geico Nationals on the CSBA. Let's talk about the first half a little bit as we look at some of these highlights in the halftime reports. You see that Archbishop Moeller shooting 64%, but find themselves down by 3. What has Prolific Prep done, Rylock, to stay ahead in this game?
I mean, a lot of it has just been the fact that they've been consistently converting on threes. That right now, I think their 3-point percentage is going to be significantly higher, and Moeller's been taking good 2s, but just needs to work on ball security and making sure that they've got their personnel in a place where they can get everything done.
Yeah, you saw the 3 steals. 2 of those turned into buckets for Prolific Prep. Player of the half is Jordan Tribble for Archbishop Moeller. Off the bench, had 7 points, a couple rebounds, and assists in that 6-man role. On a neutral site, though, anything could happen here. Both teams technically on the road. We'll see what happens. Frosty Malone, also a different look. The 7'6" tree going to bring it up here for Archbishop Moeller.
I mean, we're very used to that at Georgetown. We've got a paint defender who thinks that he's the captain. So
I love it. I love the captain. Vincent Bailey has the ball. He drives left, try to use that speed step back jumper. That's up, no good.
it was a good take, though. He created the space.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. Here's Cross now, one-on-one with Octavius. He's going to get a screen from Perry Dudley here. Cross drives in, into the paint, steps through with that left hand and finishes. Jay Cross starts the second half the way he started the first with a bucket.
got a lot of loud crew in here from Prolific in the chat. If you're an ABM fan, definitely get that noise going, get your team pumped.
Yeah, for
Nice
sure.
take by Bailey.
Great take by Bailey. Moeller's gone to a little 5-out look here, which is kind of interesting given that they have Malone, and I think they're just trying something right now to, get Prolific out of the rhythm that they're in defensively.
I've definitely seen Malone on the perimeter a few times throughout this. I was gonna comment on it, but they're making it work.
Yeah, they're doing okay. Thompson, pull-up jumper. That's no good. Malone chases down the rebound. We'll see what they can do in transition. Here's Givens with the ball. He goes one cross move, goes up with the layup, can't finish. Good help side by Cross there.
Yeah, good transition take though for sure. Like the aggression in the college game, definitely more of a chance of it coming up a foul.
There's a steal by Octavius. He's gonna drive in, gets it over to Bailey. Bailey gets fouled, can't get the bucket. He's fouled by Cross and Vincent Bailey. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 here for Archbishop Moeller. Bailey hits the first. Well, I think Prolific has one of the more interesting starting builds with kind of a stretchish big man, and then a more of an interior power forward. Gives a little bit of a different look.
For sure. Many teams might actually run it the other way. Like, there are a lot of teams who may be looking at Gish as a potential option to run at the 4 in general.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely throw him at the 4 and try him a little bit. Obviously, in high school, it's a little tough. But once he gets to college, I would definitely try it if you have the right roster for his. Cross drives in. His layup's no good. Archbishop Moeller can take the lead here.
Yep.
Octavius has got it down to Jaleel Carter. His layup's good, and Archbishop Moeller's got the first lead since they were up like 8-7, I think.
Yeah, well, it's been a minute. And I kind of thought that was going to be a foul there. There was a ton of contact, but they just let him play.
Yeah, they've been letting him play in this game for sure so far, more so than we're used to seeing in high school. As Lestimo has the ball in the wing for Prolific. Here's C.J. Jones. They need to lift out of him right now off the bench. He's going to attack Vincent Bailey. Jones, pull-up jumper, no good. Ball chased down by Carter. Here is Greg Givens now over to Vincent Bailey. He gets double-teamed in the corner. It's a good place to double-team for Prolific, and they tie him up.
If he had managed to get that free, there was a man just waiting there cherry-picking under the basket, but
I did see Carter down there for sure. I think Jones got his hand on it early. Prolific wins the jump ball, so the double team pays off there. So it'll be Cal Lestimo with the ball. Into a 5-out look. C.J. Jones driving right into the key. He goes up, gets the foul this time on Richter, and C.J. Jones will go to the line for 2.
Don't know if I like that foul, but
yeah, I didn't see much.
Again, the Zebras.
A human, part of the game. 35-34. The rest of the bench is going to come in after these 2 free throws, or after 1 free throw here.
Yeah.
Jones knocks down the first. Just a reminder, coming up right after this game, the number 5 IMG Academy versus number 4 Montverde Academy. That should be a great game as well. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game on Friday. Jones' second free throw is good as well, so Prolific gets the lead back.
Yep. But honestly, at this point, Moeller's bench has been kind of their strength, so
yeah, it has. Tripple's been really good. He gets double teamed, finds Nutting in the corner. His jumper is good. It's a long 2. So I think the game plan right now for Prolific is to get the ball out of the guard's hands for Moeller. Those guys are playing well against him. Make somebody else beat you. Nutting hits a jumper there.
Wish he had been just one step further back.
Yeah, got to know where you're at. High schoolers for sure. Akeem Clare goes in. His layup's no good. Luca Hawk grabs the rebound. Archbishop Moeller's out and running. Moeller down
King
to
didn't
Nutting.
quite make it, but great
Ooh.
pass under.
Yeah, Nutting blows the layup. Prolific grabs the board. Here's Connor. Connor down to Claire. Claire into the rim. His layup's no good. Both teams blow layups under the rim.
Yeah, just a little bit too much excitement, too much momentum.
I think the angle was off too. Here's Darwin King. Over to Jordan Tribble. Tribble's got to pull up 3 off the handoff, and he drills it.
Huge bucket there to give Moeller a little bit of padding.
Biggest lead of the game for Archbishop Moeller is 4 right now. 1:45 left here in the third. It's going to be Connor Thompson with the ball. He's going to drive in. He goes up off the glass and finishes.
Great take there.
See the shooting percentages. Pretty identical in the first half. The second half. Go ahead.
Definitely a problem for Prolific shooting this half.
Yeah, 2 for 7. Archbishop Moeller takes the timeout. Up 2. 1:30 left. Prolific's done a really good job getting second chance points, second chance opportunities in this game with the rebounds. It's kept them in it so far.
I would say that's probably the thing that's got Moeller back, though. They've been getting the boards now more consistently, and so they aren't giving up those points anymore.
Yeah,
it's kind of turning against them.
That adjustment at halftime, go get the rebounds, has paid off for Moeller here. Now it's Adonis Richter over to Darwin King. King in the corner.
Lots of ISO ball here.
They're trying to run something on the backside. Prolific's doing a really good job at it. Here comes the screen. King's going to shoot the jumper, and he hits it.
Just can't give him that much space.
Nope. 42-38. Prolific's going to take a timeout now. So with a minute left in the third, what do you think? Prolific's got to keep this thing within striking distance here. Can't let it get out of hand.
Yeah. Just keep working on getting those high percentage looks. At this point, you're going to have to go back to dealing with the starting unit, most likely with just maybe the 6-man for flavor. So it's try and focus on the speed and let the size kind of be the thing that you give up a little.
Yeah, Jones gets stripped by Tribble. Luka Hawk has it out one-on-one. Darwin King, he's going to drive in, goes up. The layup no good. Really good defense by Jason Connor there.
Great D, yeah.
Now Connor's down to Hacker in the mid-post. Now back out to Jones. Jones going to work to his left. Tries to drive in. Draws 2. Doesn't matter. He's going to go up. Blocked by Richter. Tries to go up again. He's fouled this time by Tribble. So persistent there by CJ Jones, and he gets to the line.
Yeah, Jones has definitely been the highlight for this Prolific bench for sure.
First free throw good by CJ Jones. Last night of the first round of conference tournaments tonight. Pitt, Marquette, Providence, Georgetown, Michigan, Iowa. Tomorrow we will start the conference title games.
Going to be a big slate.
Going to be a huge slate the next few days today, starting that at 7:30 Eastern. Jones' second free throw is good. Got some good ones. Arkansas almost pulled it off again against Tennessee last night. They would have been the first 6 seed to get to a conference title game.
Nice take by Hawk. Just clean.
Hawk with the layup, 44-40. Now it's CJ Jones onto the right wing. Tries to go down to Gitch, stolen by Tribble. Prolific now having some ball security issues.
Yeah.
Now Richter's layup is good, and Moeller takes a 6-point lead.
This is, honestly, you might even take a timeout here. They choose not to because the quarter's coming up, but they just need to put some points on the board with this last shot.
It'll be a nice bucket here. It's going to be Connor coming off the double screen. He's got Connor. Connor's got an open 3 from the corner. That's up. No good. Hawk grabs the rebound, and we'll go to the fourth. Archbishop Moeller 46, Prolific Prep 40. Should be a great finish. 4 is up in the chat. We'll be right back. Back here to Madison Square Garden, the State Farm assist of the game. Be Octavius down to Jaleel Carter with a little underhand scoop pass. So headed into the fourth quarter, Rylock. Go ahead on that. You can comment on it.
Well, it was not my favorite of the assists of the game, but they got us one, so that counts for something.
Qualifies as an assist. 46-40. Starters are back in, minus Jordan Tribble, who stays out there for Archbishop Moeller as the sixth man. Nakeem Clare going to drive down to Gish. Gish's layup, no good. Rebounded by Malone.
Good D by Malone.
Tribble to the corner to Darwin King. Guarded by Perry Dudley. Now to Malone at the mid post. Gish giving him a ton of space. Malone likes not to shoot it. He's going to go to Tribble in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Tribble drives in. Ball's loose on the ground. Tribble step through. Off the glass. No good. Nakeem Clare grabs the rebound. Here goes Prolific.
I mean, you can give Frosty Malone all the space in the world. Most of those shots he's just not going to take.
He just won't right now, right? Yeah, Nakeem Clare pull-up jumper. No good. Malone grabs the rebound. They don't need him to right now. They just need him to rebound.
Exactly.
They need him to block shots. Tribble now over to Luka Hawk. 5 minutes left in the game. Darwin King. Tribble gets fouled from behind by Dudley. He'll go to the line for 2.
Great vision there to get to the cutting man.
Nice pass from Darwin King. Tribble's got a chance to make this an 8-point game.
Is CJ Jones still out there for Prolific?
No, he's on the bench right now.
That seems like
I think he will return.
A dangerous choice. Yeah, he probably will come back, just getting some breather. But I kind of would like to just keep him out there. He's been a spark.
Yeah, he's been good. I think that's why they moved him to the bench, to be that spark. But I think they'll give Dudley a couple minutes here and then bring in CJ Jones for that scoring.
Makes sense.
47-40, Moeller on top. Dudley's got the ball. Comes off a screen from Perry Dudley. Gets the switch that he wants. Now goes down to Perry Dudley, down to Gish, over to Thompson. Justin Thompson with the ball. He's going to go fadeaway 3. That's good. Justin Thompson drills the 3. That's big.
Thompson has been clutch this game. He hasn't had a lot of buckets, but they've come at big moments.
Yeah, he's been efficient for sure. Now Tribble, one-on-one, drives in. Gets to the baseline, kicks it back out. It's going to Gibbons, swings it over to Octavius. 3-pointer, top of the key. Otto drills the 3.
Answering right back.
Big time response from Otto Octavius. He's having one of his better games to memory here too.
Yeah.
Perry Dudley drives left, gets fouled by Tribble. A little fatigue foul there, and we'll get a couple subs. It'll be Vincent Bailey coming back in for Tribble.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good choice also. Tribble was a little tired there, clearly.
Same unit in here for Prolifics. Bobby Dudley's going to drive. He gets stripped by Vincent Bailey. He's got those quick hands, Bailey does. He's a better defender than Tribble for sure. Jay Cross whips it over. Thompson, another one from the wing. Yes!
Thompson is trying to author this comeback.
That was a great pass from Dudley there.
Yeah, huge.
Now Vincent Bailey into the mid post here. Back to the basket. Works his way back out. Guarded by Dudley. Swings it over to Octavius. 3.5 left in the game. Otto Octavius gets the switch onto Perry Dudley. Not much of a switch. Dudley can guard that position. Octavius pull up. Contested jumper. No good. Dudley grabs the rebound. Here goes Prolific Prep. Over to Cross. Cross been a little quiet in the second half after a big first half. 10 on the shot clock. Cross going to attack. Cross goes back to Dudley. Dudley into the post. Gets blocked by Jaleel Carter.
Huge block there. If they can turn this to points, that's going to be huge for the momentum.
Octavius does the rest of the work. Goes coast to coast for the layup. Timeout, Prolific. (52-46). Been a fantastic game. Prolific trying to mount that late comeback. Moeller trying to hold him off. Jordan player of the game is Jordan Tribble. Off the bench for Archbishop Moeller. I don't know that we'll see him the rest of the game given that they're up. I think Bailey's the better defender out there. I think it's the right move to keep Bailey out there right now.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if by the end of this Tribble isn't even the top scorer, but he's definitely been super active getting them there to this point, so well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Bobby Dudley now for Prolific Prep. He's at the top of the key. So they're trying to get Thompson involved in some action. Good idea with how hot he's been. Dudley comes off the screen. He finds Jay Cross in the corner. Long two. Cross up. No good. Rebounded by Carter.
Again, just knowing where your feet are. If you're going to take a long two, you might as well take a three.
Absolutely. Bailey over to Octavius. Octavius has been really good in this game so far. He's going to step back, shoot another three. That's no good. Ball chased down. Nice rebound by Thompson. Thompson over to Bobby Dudley.
Good job by Moeller getting back, though.
Yeah, they got to protect the rim right now on transition. Here's Thompson in the mid-post. Not where he wants to be now, to Cross 10 on the shot clock. Gish coming for the screen. Probably a pick and pop here. Cross does. He gets Gish. Gish can shoot the three. Three-pointer, good.
And we've got a game. One possession.
The pick and pop is deadly, especially against Frosty Malone, who went with the roll there.
Yeah.
Vincent Bailey now with the ball. He's going to try to drive. C.J. Jones set to check in here for Prolific. Now it's Greg Givens. Givens comes off the screen. Givens working. Givens trying to drive. Cross all over him. Givens goes to the rack hard. No good. Rebounded by Dudley. Here goes Prolific. Thompson's got the ball. It's a 3-on-3 break. Thompson kicks it back out to Dudley.
Again, great transition D by this Moeller squad to get Frosty Malone back into the action.
Dudley can't hit. It's out to Cross. The rebound by Perry Dudley. 1:15 left. Bobby Dudley still has his screen coming from Gish. Probably another pick and pop. No, he'll roll this time. Bobby Dudley's three is good. Oh, it's a long two.
Game.
Oh, my gosh. They called it a long two. Oh, foot on the line.
Oh, man.
Oh, that'll hurt you. It'll hurt you.
Yeah. So bad.
Oh, a steal by Gish, though. They went to Frosty Malone on the roll. Here's Bobby Dudley. Dudley at the top of the key. Prolific with a chance to take the lead. Dudley's going to come off a screen from Gish. Drives in. He goes to the layup and finishes. Bobby Dudley with the layup, and Prolific's got a 1-point lead.
Oh man, this is the time to do it. They were able to abuse the speed of Frosty Malone there to get that nice, easy bucket, clean lane.
They have completely put Frosty Malone in some really tough spots defensively tonight.
Yeah.
He
hasn't really gotten going on the offense.
They have completely neutralized the top recruit here for Archbishop Moeller, and that's what how you got to attack him here.
Yeah.
Who's the ball going to? I mean, you got time for a couple shots. Here's Vincent Bailey now. I
definitely would try and.
It's gonna be Frosty.
Something. Yeah.
In
honestly,
some sort of
if
action.
you can get Frosty with a mismatch, that would definitely be an option. But Frosty on this 5-out isn't the look I want right now.
Oh no, the ball's stolen by Gish. They don't have to foul yet. Prolific's got it. Cross has it, drives in. Ball's stolen by Archbishop Moeller. Oh wow, 2 defensive errors there by each team. Moeller's gonna have it.
And they can technically hold for 1 shot.
They
which
can.
I
Would you?
hate. No, like honestly, if I was calling this play, I would hold for like the 6-second mark and just have everybody crash in the glass so that if that first one doesn't go in, you can get a second bite of the apple.
Well, let's flip the roles. If Prolific was down 1, being the 8 seed, would you hold for the last? Or same thing?
Yeah, I think you do. At that point, I think I would just do the same thing at that point. Like, you want the 1 shot, but you want to really hedge your bet, so if you can get 2 chances at it, then do that.
Well, let's find out what happens here. It's going to be Archbishop Moeller inbounding the ball from the sideline. Frosty Malone has it.
Why is Frosty Malone inbounding?
Down to Givens. That's why. No lane clog there. Givens with the layup. Wow.
Now you're just going to make Prolific do it.
So Frosty Malone inbounds. They pull all the height out of the key, and they throw a backdoor to the shooting guard, Greg Givens, for a layup. Well drawn out play.
Yeah.
So now it's Prolific Prep's turn.
Prolific, yeah. And honestly, my question is, do you foul here? Because I think if you're Moeller, you do. Like, that would, with no timeouts left, this is a time where I would take that risk. But I don't think they're going to do it.
It depends. You're talking about if they're not in the bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how many fouls they have. I think they have 1 to give, so Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're a little stagnant, then yeah, take a foul with 5-6 seconds left, make it a little tougher on them. But
I mean, I wouldn't even wait. I would honestly just do it now.
well, it'll be C.J. Jones with the ball.
I mean, he's the one you kind of want. It's him or Thompson.
Jones working. He's guarded by Jaleel Carter. He's got it out to Jay Cross. 12 seconds left. Cross backs back out. He's over to Thompson. Thompson
like
with 8. It's going to
be
be Jones. Jones, three-pointer from the wing. C.J. Jones rattles in and out. No good. Malone's got it. He gets fouled with .2 left. Moeller's going to win this thing.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. They had a chance at the end.
Yeah. They took the shot. They had the shot they wanted. Jones just wasn't able to get it to go down. That was one of those moments where it just wasn't quite there.
Oh, they got the, like you said, they had the look that they wanted. They got Jones in the right position to shoot an in-rhythm three off a screen. He's hit 100 of them. And just didn't go down in this one. But what a game from Prolific to
huge.
battle this #1 seed Archbishop Moeller team.
Like, nothing but heads held high for Prolific there. And Moeller is breathing a sigh of relief and able to move on to the next round.
Yeah, what a gritty win by Archbishop Moeller. Let's check out the team comparisons real quick. Archbishop Moeller finished shooting at 60%. But you see Prolific shot 6 for 8 from 3. That'll help you quite a bit. And they had the 9 offensive rebounds with 12 second chance points.
Enormous, yeah. The rebounds really were the big ticket for Prolific Prep. The fact that Moeller came back with defensive rebounds by the end was mostly a byproduct of the shooting percentage falling off for Prolific. If they had managed to keep the hot shooting going, I think this game was theirs.
Yeah, I think so too. Prolific did a good job with offensive rebounds, second chance points, turned steals into points, had 9 points off their turnovers. They did the little intangible things that you don't see too much. And that's what kept them in the game. They had a shot, like we said, at the end to win it. Just didn't go down. Let's check out the box score on the Prolific side. Justin Thompson led Prolific with 10 points. This is his best game of the season. A good time to do it on the main stage.
Yep.
C.J. Jones with 9. Dudley with 8. Bobby Dudley with 8. I think he had like 6 of those or 7 of those in the fourth quarter there.
Yeah.
Jay Cross with 7. Connor with 5. Perry Dudley with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Nakeem Clare with 4. Gish with 3. 5 boards for him. Lestimo with 3. Hacker goes scoreless. On the Archbishop Moeller side, Jordan Tribble was the Jordan player of the game, 10 points or 11 points. Did end the game as the leading scorer for both teams by 1 point. Octavius had 9. Otto Octavius was really good in this game.
Yeah, he was. He's going to be a well sought after recruit as well.
Vincent Bailey, another one that'll be well sought after, 8 points for him. Malone was 6 and 4. Malone didn't have the game that he usually does. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Didn't have any blocks, but his team escapes, and it's a testament to the depth of Archbishop Moeller, I think. Luka Hawk with 6. Carter with 4 points, 2 blocks for him. Nutting with 4. Givens with 2. King with 2, and Richter with 2. So everybody on the board for Archbishop Moeller.
Other than Givens and King, though, super efficient game for Archbishop Moeller. That's what ended up letting him walk away.
Yeah, 60% shooting. Final thoughts on this one before we head off and head to game number 2.
Instant classic. Looking forward to seeing more from both these squads when they get up to the college ranks.
Absolutely. We'll see where the chips fall for these Prolific Prep guys heading into the college recruiting cycle in a couple weeks here. For Rylock, I'm Nighthawk. We'll see you guys in about 5-6 minutes for the game 2 of the Geico Nationals.
Peace.